Good afternoon, everyone. This is Dan with Senior Ministry E-Bike Nation. Got a beautiful day today. It's cold. It's probably 27, 28 degrees, but the sun's shining with no wind. So I'm going to get out and ride today, but I'm only going to be doing 5 to 7 miler again. I will not be on the bike trails, so it'll be a short video. I'm going to be riding my electric bike company Model R that they sent me and do a little review on it on battery degradation as well. So just wanted to show you the bike here real quick. A couple of things I did purchase for it, which I'll put down in the description box. But I'll tell you, it's a beautiful bike. Of all three of my e-bikes that I own, this is by far the most comfortable. With these retro handlebars, like the old in the 60 type bikes, it's just a very comfortable bike to ride. So I just wanted to show you guys that we're going to be doing a short ride, maybe a little bit industrial area, maybe a little bit on the neighborhoods, and I will see you on the trail. Good afternoon, everyone. This is Dan with Senior Ministry E-Bike Nation again. We're going to be doing a 5 to 7 mile ride today. Wanted to see how this battery will react in these colder temperatures. It's only probably 27, 28 degrees. Very little wind today, so that's not going to be much of a factor on the wind chill anyway. Again, we'll be riding in the neighborhoods and in an industrial park area that I'm going to go to. There's still ice and a little bit of ice on the trail, so I don't want to get back on that yet. Yeah, we're really going to have to wait till that clears off before we ride on it again. Of traffic out here today. You gotta turn right up into this industrial area here. If I sound a little muffled, again, I've got my Provoca on. Well, today's the 1st of February. Tomorrow, Groundhog's Day. Yeah, I'll stop here and see if I can see if my Strava app is working here or not. Just showing the time right now. Yeah, I don't see it in the settings. Oh well. Hope you can see my speedometer on my bike. Not sure what's going on with that, but I'll fix it. We're in pedal assist 4 today, doing about 15 miles an hour. And I seen a pull on seniors especially. Now keep in mind, American bike company, electric bike company, I'm sorry, that sent me this bike. 80% of their market share is people from the age of 50 to 60. So I seen a poll on senior riders, probably from 55 over, that they wanted durability and dependability out of a bike and not speed. That was a little surprising to me, but that's what they were looking for. So if I just want to ride a bike for comfort, dependability, and reliability, this is my #1 bike. The R stands for rugged, and I can see why. This thing is built like a beast. I turn my Apple Watch on so I get a little more data out of this. Bear with me. Seriously. So far we've come about 2 miles. Yeah, this bike I put about 73 miles on it so far, and it's truly a really dependable bike. Now you got to put a little more effort into these pedals than I do my other two bikes. There's not quite the torque in this motor that my Rusher Orange bike has. I have noticed that. But I really wanted to see battery degradation today a little bit. Maybe doing a 7 or 8 mile and see how much I used. I still got a little bit of squeak in this right front brake. I still got to get that adjusted and see what's going on with that. Just a little bit of a squeak. Gonna bump it up to pedal assist 5 here a little bit. I noticed right about 18 or 19 mile an hour, this motor cuts out. There is a restrictor on this at 20 mile an hour, but it seems to be on flat surfaces about 18 and a half is what I'm going to get. Again, this bike is made for leisure riding. I wouldn't want to get it out off the trail, even though they say you can. It's got 3-inch wide fat tires, so you could get this off the trail and ride it if you wanted to. But I don't see me doing that, not on this bike. I certainly will on my Rusher. With those 4-inch fat tires and the torque that thing's got, I'd be able to climb hills easy on that. Yeah, I'm going down a slight slope here, and we're doing 19 mile an hour, so I think this thing is going to max out at 20 for sure, and that motor is going to cut off. That's the way it's built. But I tell you, with this front suspension on this bike, it's just extremely smooth. The motor is louder on this one than it is my other two bikes. I can tell that for sure. My side rusher's got a little noise to it, but that aerial rider that I ride, you can't hardly hear that motor even running. It's really that quiet. And I'll be getting them bikes out as well and throughout the rest of this winter. As I mentioned, I will get out in the wintertime as long as the roads are good and the parking lots. I will ride in the wintertime. Temperature does not affect me at all. Just got to layer up and dress warm for it. That's all I can say. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with my Strava app. I had to read down to, I'm sorry, 54 down to 41. Yeah, let me know down in the comment sections if you guys own an e-bike and what it is, what kind of videos you want me to put out. Rather be on safety, things of that nature. Again, this bike channel is dedicated more for seniors. Somebody 55 and over, or younger, it really don't matter. But that's my focus group that my channel reaches out to. Now, I will not be purchasing another battery for this bike until they come down some. Electric Bike Company wants almost $800 for an aftermarket battery. Well, not an aftermarket, one of their batteries for this bike. So I won't be able to do long reviews on this because I'm afraid to take it more than about 20 miles because of that battery. So if an electric bike company wants to send me another battery, I'd be more than happy to do a 30 to 50 mile range test on it. Okay, up here we're going to stop the video. Again, due to safety and security reasons. And then I'll pick it up a little bit when I get back home. So I'll see you when I get back there. Okay, here we are back at the house here. I just wanted to show you my computer here, what we've done here. Looks to be like I did about 6.7 miles, about 26 minutes, down to 50.7 volts. I'll calculate that out and give you a percentage. I'm sure it's going to be right around 75 or so percent. But let me check those numbers for you so I can see what that is in percentage. But yeah, it was a really good ride. And I mean, it's a great bike. I can't say enough about this bike. The engineers did just such a really good job on this bike. It's got a 750 watt hub motor on the back of it here. These hub motors are made in-house. These are not made overseas like China or one of those things. This is their own hub motor. And they also use stainless steel chains on this bike, which I am really impressed with that. And then as far as it's got, again, 5 pedal assist. And here is the little buttons here. You push it up and it'll take you all the way up to 5. And that's going to be your top speed. You're probably going to get no more than 18.5 to 20 mile an hour at that speed. So keep that in mind if you're going to do any long distances. You may get 20 to 25 miles, a little more. I weigh 225 pounds, so that's going to put a little bit of effect on this battery as far as distance that I'm going to get. And you've got the half throttle right here. And then it's got some really nice headlights up here also, which are here. And then see if I can get these to come on here. I believe you just push the top button on the controller and it'll put your headlights on. And of course it's got these tail lights back here. They're just running lights. These are actually not brake lights. So it's really cool. They put this on the back of this rack, this other brake light, and I really like that. It comes with the basket, and it also comes with the bike rack as well. This is my wife's. It's an old insulin bottle, a little container I use to carry things up to the food outreach, and anything I need to carry, like an extra tools and things, I'll carry in there. But yeah, it's built really well. Let me turn these headlights off real quick. Didn't get them yet here. There we go. This bike can be designed on their website to any color combination you can possibly think of. I think there's just hundreds of color combinations. They sent me this bike in black. I really like that. But I've seen they sell wooden fenders instead of plastic. You can really color scheme this thing out to make it look very nostalgic. You can make it look like a clown's bike if you want to. You can even get, I think, different color spokes, different color rims, and so there's so many different options you got on the website. You can build it right on the website. Now, keep this in mind. The price point of this bike is $24.99, so you're talking $2,500. And if you do a lot of color coordination schemes, that means it's got to go through the paint booth several different times. So you're probably looking closer. It's going to run the price point up on that. I'm not sure how much higher. You'll have to get a hold of them. I will link everything about this company down in the description box. A couple other things it does have. It's got hydraulic Tektro Dorado hydraulic brakes on it. You use mineral oil in this. It even says right on there. And then the battery sits down in this down tube in the front. There's the key, and the battery just comes out that way. And then it's also got the charging port over here if you want to leave it on your bike. But as you can see, the sleek wire management they did on this bike, you don't see a bunch of wires sticking out, where a lot of e-bikes you do. So they did a very good job on their wire management. And of course, it's got a Shimano 7-speed shifter on it. It's not top of the line shifter, but it's a really good one. You can get this bike just with a standard chain and a gear. They sell this bike where you don't have to have the different speeds. I normally only stay at one speed when I'm riding my e-bike. I typically will never use the other gears. I do occasionally to keep them lubed, but other than that, I don't use them a whole lot. Now it's also got this front suspension on it, and it's got a lockout in case you want to lock the brakes out. I'm sorry, the suspension out. That'll help a little bit of speed too, as far as distance maybe, I hear, if you lock that out. I'll have to do a little more study on that. Couple things I did purchase aftermarket. I did purchase this light here. It's very bright. If I get this come on or not. I mean, it's extremely bright. There's one, and this is the daytime too. Then it's got that and that one there. And again, I'll link this down in the description box. That's called an Acruna, and Jersey Style on YouTube recommended this, which I highly like that light, so thank you Jersey Style for that. I actually purchased bar end mirrors for this. You just pop out the little plug here and then put those right in there. And seat is very comfortable. This is a stock seat. I did purchase this coffee cup holder. I'm a huge coffee drinker, so that's a little bit about this bike. It's built extremely well. As I mentioned, by far this is the most comfortable bike that I have. It's just a bike that it's built for comfort. It's not built for speed. It's not built for anything except comfort. And again, their market share is 80% is between people between 50 and 60 years old. So they designed this bike for comfort, and it's a beautiful bike. I mean, that's all I can. And I want to thank Electric Bike Company. They were generous enough to send this bike to me so I could review it. And I'll do several reviews throughout the summer on it. Just different things that I'll do with weather and pedal assist, range test on it, and different pedal assist levels. Then I'll do a throttle only, but I'd really like to do that in warmer weather, so where we can get an accurate assessment of the what the motor will do. So anyway, that's a little bit about the bike. Oh, I wanted to mention, it's also got these spokes are made differently, where they actually lock them in somehow on the other side of this, and they use kind of like a Kevlar finish in these tires as well. So they're not puncture proof, but they're really puncture resistant. So I wanted to mention that about that. Pedals are very comfortable. They're rubber, and the kickstand, a lot of people think the bike sits over quite a bit, but I'll tell you, it's a very comfortable. It's not going to go anywhere. And one other thing, I did purchase a bike alarm additional. It does come with an alarm, but it's not sensitive enough for me. So I purchased this aftermarket alarm where you just barely touch this bike and it's going to go off. It's pretty loud. So anyway, if you got any questions, put them down in the comment section. Any comments, put them down in the comment section. And share and like this video. Subscribe to my channel, and I will see you on the next video.